I'm just getting into this video today and I haven't been to this area before. I'm basically walking up a bridge, nothing much at the moment. I'm choosing to do this first thing in the morning, and it could be the same thing for you, where you're doing the same things every single day and it's very mundane. But then you have to realize you just have to change little things about your day. You could change the people that you're talking with, you could go to a different place, even if it's not far away. When it comes to these videos, I don't always have it planned out. And that's the thing, you don't always need things to be planned out, but you need to have a rough idea of what you're trying to do. And yeah, I'll show you my view now, since I'm just like here and no one's like disturbing me, which is really great. I wanted to say, before I continue this video, I'm not making any promises that I'll do this all the time, but once in a while I might surprise you with a vlog. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to explore this area, and then I'll probably look for somewhere to eat for my breakfast, and then we'll continue the vlog from there. When it comes to really embracing change, you just have to look at things in both ways. Because for example, if things are going bad, you have to flip it as well and look at when things are going good. Because when you start to look at things in a positive way, you need to be the one to uplift yourself, because other people won't be always there to uplift you. And I wanted to say as well, when things are going good, you need to realize that not everything lasts forever. And that's why when it comes to really embracing change, you just need to take the moment for what it is and to be in the present moment. You need to realize that people are always doing their own thing, and that's really the important thing, because you need to give people space. Other people need to give you space to do your own thing as well. And that's what really embracing change is all about. I wanted to continue on and just make my point from earlier. The connections that you really make with other people, you need to see if it will last a long time. And that's what I wanted to say, because time, it really heals people. Things don't really last a long time, but that's why you need to put time into yourself, because changes happen in not only your life, but in other people's. That's why the things that people want to do may not be in a certain area. And you just need to realize that when you're talking with people, it doesn't feel like time has actually gone by, because you can continue where you left off. And that's what I really wanted to say, because connections need to last a long time, and you need to have things in common so that you're able to at least bond over something. You have to face your problems head on. And when you face your problems head on, it's not that the problems go away, but the problems stay there if you don't do anything about it. Because you need to know that your problems is your own, and you don't want to be a burden to other people. And that's what really embracing change is all about. Because you're going to change, other people are going to change, and the problems that you once had, you don't want that problem to be the same thing many years later. And that's why you need to deal with your problems head on. Because when it comes to really your problems, you don't want to talk about it, but then you don't want to also face it. And that's why when it comes to really your problems, you just need to admit that you have them in the first place. I'm not the first person to say this, but when it comes to really your problems, so this helps you, if you have something you're working towards, it's better than having all the free time in the world where you're just like sitting there and you're just dwelling. You need to change the way that you speak to yourself and to be more positive. Because when you're positive, it's not that things are going well all the time, but you would rather look on the bright side of things than look at the negative side. And for the most part, people have to be positive. But that's why as well, you have to make a choice of whether or not you're going to be positive. The key video message is just to be in a new area, and you start to look at things in a new way. You start to make the most of your time, and to not put your time into the wrong people or the wrong things. And this way, you start to prioritize the right things, the right people, and then you start to put yourself first. Because when it comes to embracing change, you need to realize that people, they'll be in different places, and the people that you always wanted to be around, they aren't always going to be around. And that's something that you have to get used to. You need to get used to being alone, to put more time into yourself. I'm not trying to tell you of what to do all the time, and there's no one way of how to really do things. So when it comes to really the right people, they uplift you and then they move you more towards the right direction. When you are trying to do something new, it's not something new that no one's really heard of. It is not something that you do often. That is why it is new. And when it comes to really trying something new, you just need to try it out and really see it for yourself. I'm going to eat my breakfast now, but I want you to comment down below what is something that you want to change. Do you want to change your hairstyle? Do you want to change your clothing? Do you want to change the people that you want to talk to? Or do you want to change the areas that you're going to? I'll leave you time to actually think about that, and I'll get back to the video very shortly. It's because when you feel like you're behind, you feel like you need to compare yourself with other people. And that's what I really wanted to address before I really end this video. When you feel like you're behind, you seem to compare yourself to other people all the time. You're looking at what other people are doing, but you don't focus on what you could be doing. The important thing, you need to surround yourself with people that want to uplift you, people that will motivate you, and you don't want people to make you feel bad for what you're trying to do as well. And when you surround yourself with people that are doing better than you start to be motivated by them. And when you surround yourself with people that are at the same stage as you or beneath you, I'm not talking about money, but I'm talking about ambition. Because for example, two people may be put in the same situation, but one person is always going to do better than the other person, and it really comes down to skill and ambition. And when people are at the same stage as you, they are more likely to understand what you're going through. And that's all I really wanted to say, because when it comes to embracing change, you need to be the change that you want to see.